Real quick, we have another review slash reaction ever so briefly for the new Aaron Lewis video for the Am I the Only One song. Our next song on the docket for review reaction quickies is Aaron Lewis. We have Am I the Only One, the infamous song that he recorded and released a little while ago. We talked about it briefly on the channel, so let's talk about the actual song. Let's get into the reaction because it's the first time I've listened to it, probably the first time a lot of you have listened to it. So Aaron Lewis, for those that don't know, is also the vocalist for the band Stained. This is not a song that is directly associated with that band, so you can get those comparisons kind of out the window a little bit. Aaron's solo work is a little more country, a little more Americana, I guess is more appropriate. So this song is definitely in that vein. Is not quite as over the top as I was led to believe. If you want to read the other reviews without listening to the song, and this is going to be a theme throughout today's episode, if you listen to the song and then you read the reviews, you'll understand who's trying to sell which narrative. But if you just read the reviews, then you're not going to understand. It's relatively understated. He doesn't come out and say, liberals are crazy in those words. He paints that picture for sure, but he's not some crazy conservative nut job necessarily in the lyrics of this song. I want to be very specific. As far as the performance goes, it's lackluster. The production is pretty good. I mean, he is Aaron freaking Lewis. I would imagine he has some pretty good producer friends by this point. But as far as like just the overall feel of the song, it's boring, it meanders, it kind of goes nowhere. There is a bit of a crescendo towards the end where he really flexes those vocal muscles and shows us that he actually has them still, and that is fantastic. Regardless of what you think about the words coming out of his mouth, the tones coming out of his mouth are beautiful, are fantastic. So would I recommend this song? Not necessarily. You have to really be into it just to hear the awesome that is Aaron Lewis's voice. If you're coming for some sort of message, even if you agree with his message, you're probably going to be let down. That was a thing that happened on the most recent episode of the Week in Nerdom. You're going to be seeing stuff pop up to the left of my face, I believe. Right of my face, that side. That you can click or tap and find other stuff going on the channel. Link to the main channel and so on and so forth. Or the Clips channel, depending on where you're watching this.